Hey Awakened Souls. Today I wanted to share with you a very simple but super effective and super powerful way to really supercharge your manifestations. Anyone who studied or practiced the law of attraction for any amount of time will have come across the word gratitude over and over and over and over and over again. Well, obviously, gratitude is the integral part of making or allowing law of attraction, quantum mechanics, quantum physics to work for us. So undoubtedly, gratitude is something that we must practice on a daily basis, and when you get really good, on a hourly, minute basis, second basis, just as much as you can practice that feeling of gratitude. Why is the feeling of gratitude so important? Well, number one, when we feel gratitude, we feel whole and complete as we are and as we should be, no matter what's going on outside of us in this physical world. We are all spiritual beings. We are all from divine source. We all carry the blueprints of divine source within us, and the blueprint of divine source is that of fulfillment and love, divine love, which is always there. And so when we channel and tap into that field of gratitude, that field of love, then we are in complete alignment with the universe, and hence the universe is able to deliver to us all of the things that our hearts truly desire. Gratitude is basically in the same frequency as divine love, because when we feel gratitude, there is no needing or wanting of anything. And so in that state, our desires are already manifested and fulfilled. There's no sense of lack. So when we're in a constant state of gratitude, we are in a constant state of fulfillment, which means that all of our manifestations must be sped up and brought into our experience as quickly as possible. The best way to really supercharge your manifestations is to continuously practice gratitude. Practicing gratitude is a little tricky at times, because lots of times, especially when we're starting off, you may think a thought that brings you gratitude, or you may imagine for a second that whatever you are working on manifesting is already accomplished. So you feel like this spark of gratitude, but that spark disappears really quickly because our mind and our logical thinking and programming comes in after like a second or two. So when you imagine yourself having your dream job or your dream home, for a couple seconds you feel that gratitude because your mind hasn't come in yet to tell you, well, this hasn't happened yet, and how is this going to happen, and do I deserve it, and all these other questions that our logical mind may have that really stands in the way of feeling that pure gratitude for whatever it is that we're working on. It's always these doubtful thoughts of whether or not law of attraction works, etc., that come in maybe 1 second to 3 seconds, 4 seconds after your initial thought of having accomplished whatever it is, that really cuts off that flow of gratitude. One way that you can really just channel that gratitude is to become that gratitude. And what do I mean by becoming gratitude? What I mean is, once you start feeling that feeling of gratitude in your heart center, because a very effective thought that produces a lot of gratitude will be felt in your heart center as a physical feeling. Once you feel your heart center start to stir and awaken, you take a really slow, deep breath and breathe in that gratitude. Really slow, long, deep breath, so that that breath will cut through any other mental chatter that's trying to get in the way of that feeling of gratitude. And as you inhale and you listen, to clear out those thoughts, that mental chatter in your mind telling you why it's not possible for you to accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish, or why law of attraction hasn't worked yet. Let the sounds around you or the silence take your mind off of all that mental noise and feel that breath as you feel the feeling of gratitude arise in your heart center. And as you feel that feeling of gratitude arise in your heart center, start to only focus on that feeling of elation. Because again, it is this physical feeling of expansion in your heart area. So just feel that gratitude and become that gratitude, so that gratitude is all you can feel. Just like when you're meditating on the sound of silence, or meditating on the sound of a stream or a river, or meditating on the feeling of your breath, you are giving that feeling of your breath or the sound that you're listening to your full attention without thinking, and just becoming that sound, becoming that physical feeling of your breath. And in this case, you are becoming the feeling of gratitude. And when you feel that gratitude, just allow that gratitude to expand out of your heart center into the space around you. And you can even just imagine and feel that you are surrounded by gratitude. You are just in the state of pure gratitude and pure bliss, because gratitude really, really feels amazing. And so when you become that gratitude, you also disarm the wanting and the needing for things to happen in order for you to feel gratitude. And when you do that and you feel gratitude just for the sake of feeling gratitude, just for the sake of feeling good and fulfilled, which is what the universe wants us to feel, because when we are in those states, we are of benefit to ourselves and to everybody else around us. So the universe wants to remind us, especially in this third dimensional, third density reality, that everything is connected. Once we're able to move out of the mind into the heart center, then we come into the unity consciousness and we transcend this 3D reality. So this is the reason why we're here, to remember that we are from divine love, that we are divine love. And when you surrender to that feeling of gratitude, you are on your soul mission. So in order to practice this, get in a quiet space and just sit or lie down and be comfortable. Start breathing so you can clear out your mind first. Focus all of your attention on your breath. Listen to silence. Listening is very important because we all have mental chatter, voices going off in our head, either our own voices or other people's voices telling us what to do, what not to do, what's going to happen, what's happened already, etc., etc. So when we listen to silence or find a sound to focus on without judging, then we are able to clear out all that mental chatter. And when you clear out that space, then you allow space for new thoughts to come in, thoughts that benefit you. And you want to close your eyes, stare into the blankness of your eyelids to erase any kind of images that might come into your mind, because again, we may see things that are imagined, either of the past or the future, fears, etc. And you want to just clear everything out, because our minds are very much like a closet, for example. If you have a closet full of stuff in it already, and especially if it's full of stuff that you don't want and you want to get rid of, you have to empty out the closet to create space so that you can then input the things that you want to put in there. And so our minds are very much like that. Once you clear it out, then you have the space, you come to the space of peace, and then you think of a thought that brings you gratitude. And it could be something that happened today, it could be something that has happened in the past, and just let that thought come into the light of your consciousness and replay that thought, relive that moment until you start to feel some gratitude arise in your heart center. And once you feel that gratitude, take a deep breath and let everything go and just become that feeling of gratitude, and hold that feeling of gratitude as long as you can, and keep practicing this every single day as much as you can. And I promise you that your heart's desires will manifest very quickly. I hope this video helped explain why gratitude is so important and how to use that energy of gratitude to manifest all of those things that you deserve. So if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed yet and you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, and leave me a comment if you have any questions. Let me know where you're watching from. As always, I thank you for watching. Again, my name's Jason, and I will see you guys in the next video.